Well, hello! It's me, the Dakota Kai guy, and I am back with another video topic to discuss with you guys. And today, I am going to talk about why Charlotte Flair is the John Cena of the women's division. And that is a very bold claim to make, but it is also a very accurate statement to make. Now, the reason I say this is because Charlotte Flair has what I like to call the John Cena effect, where when she's on TV, the fans will complain that she's burying talent, that, the other women aren't getting opportunities, she's stealing the spotlight, blah, 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 which, if you can see, sounds very similar to what everyone was saying when John Cena was appearing week in and week out and winning match after match after match. But what people fail to understand is that these people are put into the positions that they're in for a reason. Like, John Cena is John Cena because he's John fucking Cena. There's no one else that's like John Cena except for Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is Charlotte Flair because she's Charlotte fucking Flair. Like, she didn't just magically stumble upon this top role. No, she fully earned it. She is the best, one of the best wrestlers, period, not just female, wrestler in general, in the world. And, like, her talent, her charisma, the way she conducts herself, her character work, it's amazing. Like, and people complain, it's like, but there's nobody that's as good as Charlotte Flair, except for maybe Becky Lynch, another one of the top women, one of the best wrestlers in the world. Like, there are not many people on that level. Like, sure, it'd be great to see someone else get an opportunity. Like, yeah, okay, cool, let's give Liv Morgan a shot. But at the end of the day, Liv Morgan isn't going to be able to achieve the astronomical level and outreach of Charlotte Flair. Because when Charlotte Flair comes out, it's an entirely different vibe. Like, when Charlotte Flair is there, you can feel that that's the presence of a star. Like, it's a very rare thing, right? It happens with very few people. And, of course, like everything, it's very reliant on the booking, but at the same time, booking can only get you so far. After that, it's down to the wrestler themselves to make their booking work for them and put in as much character work and get their gimmick as over as possible. And the greatest wrestlers will find ways to do that regardless of what's thrown at them. And Charlotte Flair, in my opinion, never fails to disappoint. I like John Cena. He was a great talker. He's a great wrestler. Sure, he did the same 5 moves, but, people like AJ Styles, who is highly regarded as one of the best of this generation, right, has up in front said, John Cena, people say he can't wrestle, but in that ring, he is an amazing wrestler. And, like, you can't discredit that as AJ Styles. That is one of the best wrestlers in the world, saying somebody else is one of the best wrestlers in the world. Like, that opinion, his words hold a lot of value. They have a lot of substance, a lot more than fucking Frankie728 on Twitter, And it's like, people complain, but they don't understand the dynamic. And, like, at the end of the day, WWE is just a business, right? They do things for money. At the end of the day, they couldn't care less what the fans want as long as they're raking in cash. So, like, again, it'd be cool to see other people get opportunities, and sure, someone else could potentially thrive and make it work. Like Becky Lynch, she wasn't destined for greatness. She forced her way through being herself, getting herself over. She got herself to the point where WWE literally could not hold her back because the fans were so behind her that she was too much of a money-making opportunity for anybody to turn down. And she was pushed to the fucking moon, and rightfully fucking so. So, I mean, yeah. It's like you put Dana Brooke in Charlotte Flair's role, she's going to crash and burn. She's going to fail. It's going to be a fucking train wreck, right? Because Dana Brooke isn't Charlotte Flair. Again, there's only so many people that can pull off that role. And Charlotte Flair is one of those people. And people tend to hate the most successful performers, right? For example, to look into another sport, Formula One, Lewis Hamilton. So many people shit on him because he is one of the best drivers of this generation. He has all this skill and talent, and people hate that he wins all the time. And it's like, okay, cool, but, like, you can't be mad because somebody's so good that other people don't get these chances and opportunities to be the top guy in the top spotlight. It's like, that's nobody else's fault. There's nothing you could do about that. If someone just has that pure raw talent, you can't hold that against them. You can't just be mad. It's like some people have it and others don't. Like I said, it's not often that you get someone that can break through that ceiling. Bianca Belair is one of those people that are starting to crack through that ceiling. One of the outsiders that isn't one of the four horsewomen that is starting to get there. Shayna Baszler is someone that I am fully confident will get there at some point once her booking stops being horrendous. Because Shayna Baszler, in my opinion, is one of the best wrestlers, period. Like, I am in love with Shayna Baszler. She is fucking fantastic. She is one of those wrestlers who should be able to, in theory, crack through that ceiling. But, like Dana Brooke, she's not going to get there. Mandy Rose, no fucking chance in hell. Like, sure, they're blonde and Vince loves blondes, but, as we've seen with Liv Morgan, if they can't cut it, he's going to, cut that push short. So, I mean, Alexa Bliss, for example. Look at Alexa Bliss. She's not the best wrestler, but her character work, her gimmick, she makes it work. She draws in attention. She brings in views. Alexa Bliss is great at what she does. She has phenomenal character work. She will play her role to perfection. The Miz, he will play his role to perfection. He will give 175% each and every time he's out there. And you can see, and you can tell, and you can understand why he's one of the most reliable guys in the company. And it's like, people like to complain about all this stuff, and they're like, oh, Charlotte's ever pushed, she buries everyone, nobody gets opportunities, but then she's gone. And people are like, oh, fuck, we miss Charlotte Flair. We want Charlotte Flair to come back. And it's like, well, you want her gone, and now she's gone. And now you're realizing how, how worthy of a talent she is, how much value she holds in the company, and you're starting to see, like, oh, shit, maybe she wasn't so bad. Maybe she really was as good as she's being booked to be. And yeah, she's one of the fucking best. And it's all cool to dislike her, dislike what she does, dislike her style. But at the end of the day, it's just foolish to deny the pure fucking talent and star power that she possesses. Because like I said, it's not everybody that has that power that when they come out, you're like, holy fuck, this person feels like a fucking star. Again, a lot of times it comes down to booking. But even then, it's down to the person themselves to make it work. And Charlotte Flair is one of those people that regardless of where they are, she is going to make it work. And she is going to be the top star. And then, of course, I say people cry about Charlotte Flair leaving, realizing that, she actually was good. You're going to have those little people that are like, oh, I don't miss Charlotte Flair, whatever. And cool, bro. Obviously, I'm not talking about you. All right, smart guy. Okay? But, like, generally speaking, that's a general consensus. And sure, the same people crying about Charlotte leaving aren't the ones that saying she's terrible all the time. But there is a good portion of people that are like that. They will realize once someone is gone, it's like, oh, fuck. Maybe they weren't so bad after all. Maybe they were where they were because they actually earned it, right? People aren't just put into places by accident. Sure, sometimes accidents happen and gold is struck, but that's because the person is that good. They were going to get that point. They were going to get that point somehow, some way down the line. Even if it was 20 years later than it happened initially, they were going to get there because they are that good. And it's like, it's foolish. It really is. But anyways, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Again, feel free to disagree. That's just my opinion. That's how I see things. Obviously, everyone thinks differently. Everyone's into different things. But in my opinion, Charlotte Flair is one of the fucking greatest wrestlers. Maybe not ever. I can't say ever because I didn't watch WWE when in its most popular stuff, like the Attitude Era. So I can't say ever. But currently, 100%. One of the best wrestlers. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video. But at the end of the day, Charlotte Flair, quite simply put, was just born to conquer.